Hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm on the move. I'm here, I'm there. Couple days one place, couple days another. I'm heading over to Arizona. I should be taking off somewhere between tomorrow and next Monday. And I originally had planned to go there to see a friend, but other things have come up that I need to do over there also. And while I am where I am right now, I'm thinking about walking over into Mexico and checking it out. I need to get glasses, dental, but I didn't make any appointments, but it would be nice to go see it, get comfortable there, and set up appointments for the end of March. That's my plan, at least. Okay, so here I am. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to get my stuff ready to go to Arizona. I'm a highly motivated person. I've been planning this, and for some reason, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go to Arizona. I do, but I don't. I don't want to stay here. I don't know what to do. I want to go to Mexico, but I don't want to go to Mexico. It's a weird kind of funk I'm in right now. And I don't know how to handle it, though I got to admit I'm a little bit better about it today than I was the last couple of days. I was like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't want to do anything. Well, I got to do something. I think I get like this honestly, since I've been on the road, I have not had this issue. I've been highly motivated. I'm all for adventure and everything, but for some reason, right now, I don't know why, I'm just like, no, I don't know how to handle this. You know, like I said, I was been like that my life off and on, but never since I've gone on the road. So this is kind of strange. Anyway, I know how to get out of it. I just need to make myself do the first thing, and then everything else will just follow. So that's what I'm going to do. Leave for Arizona either tomorrow or by next Monday for sure. And as I was saying, originally was going to see a friend there that I haven't seen in 3 years. I met her on the road. But what has happened is we discussed the New Mexico state parks raising the prices and stuff. Well, by gosh, they sure are. Okay, it's not a done deal, but they're going to do it. Okay, they're all set. They're just being kind by doing public meetings because they already have their minds made up. That's fine. But most parks raise them by $1 or $2 every year. Now they're going to double their fees at their state parks, and they're getting rid of the state park pass, which is the only reason I and other nomads that hang around here can afford to stay here. So with them doubling the price and getting rid of the park pass, I won't be staying at state parks anymore. I think the prices go up July. Like I said, they haven't voted on it, but they're going to do it. And you know, that's fine. That's fine. I've been doing research for a while, and there's plenty of parks here in New Mexico. There's plenty of BLM land and stuff like that I can stay at, so it's not a big issue. In fact, there's so many parks I can't even. Every time I start to look for so many pop up, I can't write them all down. So yeah, it's not an issue. The weird thing though is there is nothing down here in the desert, you know, in the lower elevations. It's actually a high desert here, so it's generally averages 4,000 feet. So it's a little colder than in a normal desert, but there's just nothing. You know, state parks are it unless you want to spend the money for an RV park or something. There's just no place to stay. So I'll be going to Arizona like 2 million other people next year, or Texas. But I've decided I'm going to Arizona next year, spend the winter there. But, and here's why. I pretty much have to plug in here because the temperatures are colder. I get over into Arizona, the elevations are lower. Yes, it still gets cold at night, but nothing like it does here. So I got to get over where it's warm, and me and the kitties can be comfortable in the evenings. Occasionally a cold night, but it should pretty much, I've been checking the temperatures out, and it should be okay. So Arizona is the place to go, except I don't like to be around 2 million other people or hundreds of thousands of people. I don't want to be anywhere near quartzsite. Well, I found a place. I found a place, and I'm not telling you where it is, but I found some place I can go, and it's nice and warm. It's 3 hours from quartzsite, so we're nowhere near there. I think I'll really like it, and that's where I want to go right now. I want to go check it out, check out the whole area and everything. There's a couple of bad things about it, but well, one of the good things about it is Bob Wells has never said a word about it on any of his videos, so people don't know. There are people that do go there, but it's not well known, so that's a good thing. There is a grocery store nearby within 10 minutes, but there is no Walmarts or anything. And I mean, no, there wasn't up in the mountains I go to either, but there was one within 45 minutes. This one is like 2.5 hours to the nearest Walmart, but that's why we have Amazon, right? So yeah, yeah, I think it'll work out. I'm excited about going there and checking it out. I'm not excited about the drive to get there. I'll be okay once I get on the road. But I do want to go over there and do that. I hope I get to see my friend, but we're nowhere near each other, and I'll try to get up closer to her. But yeah, I'm really excited about just spending March there and see if I like it. And if I go there, I won't have to move every 14 days. So that's a plus. And I've gotten where I've just settled in, and so I think I'll be okay, and there's no reason I have to stay there if I don't want to. But I'm real excited about it. It sounds like a place that will fit me perfectly and fulfill all my needs that I have. So that's cool. Anyway, that is the reason I'm going over there. And like I said, I'm really excited about going over there. I wish somebody would just transport me, because I'm so unmotivated about driving there. But some nomad I am, right? Very weird. I normally like to go around and see things. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm still in my hunker down for the winter mode or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm totally perplexed. I'm going, why am I being this way? Who knows? But I am going to, oh gosh, excuse me. The one thing about doing this, and the reason I'm coming on here, is because I have no idea what my cell signal is going to be like for the next month. You know, whether I'm going to have Wi-Fi or cell service or anything like that. So I kind of wanted to give you guys a warning. Generally, when I lose my cell service and I can't upload things or stuff like that, I still can text. So I'm hoping I can still somehow send out information to you guys, even if I can't do a video, upload a video. We'll see. I have no idea. I'm kind of free-floating through Arizona. Everything's going to be free there. You know, just pull over to whatever they have. Lots of BLM land and national forests and stuff. So hopefully I can get where I want to go in a couple days. Anyway, I wanted to warn you about that. So if I do have issues, I wanted to tell you guys to check the community page. I know nobody does. I'll try to give you information there, and I will try to keep up the Patreon account. And by the way, for those of you that do not know, that is a free Patreon account. It is down. You can join. It's down in the description there. And it doesn't cost anything. And I generally, every day or two, I post something on there so you know what I'm up to. Yeah, and yeah, join. Please do. It'll be fun. You can watch my garden grow. Anyway, yeah, so just kind of keep an eye on that. If you don't hear from me for a while, go and check those two out and see what's happening. Hopefully I can get a signal, but, you know. Anyway, I think that's it. I do need to run out there and show you my garden. So I'm going to do that. I know there's a few people that want to see it, and things are growing. And strangely, my yadfa is having issues. I don't know why. Okay. I'm going to let you go for now, but for those of you that want to see my garden, I'm going to go out there and show it to you right now. Y'all take care. Bye-bye. I hope you guys can hear me. The wind is really bad here. Plus, I'm right by a road, and trucks are going up and down it. But let's look real close. This is the kohlrabi. I planted 3 of them, and the onions aren't viable for some reason. I'm going to have to order some more. The seeds are not viable. I did an experiment, and they just will not germinate. Peas. More peas. The first one was a garden pea, and these next 2 will be snap peas. This is Cascadia, and the last one is a sugar sprint snap pea. And I used to grow this at the house, and I finally ordered some more seed. I hope they do as well here in New Mexico. They're one of my favorites. Over here, oh my gosh, look, okay, let's look real close. Let's look real close. Carrots are coming up finally. There's another one. So I have 2 kinds of carrots here. And those are the only 2 I see up right now. But the center will be some onion. There'll be onion down by the kohlrabi, but there'll also be onion here if I ever get seed. Over here is a European mix. It's got some brassicas and all kinds of interesting little lettuces and stuff coming up there. And I have another one that's called Rocky Top. It happens to be one of my favorites, and it just started coming up too. So these 2 will be lettuces and stuff. And for those of you wondering, we were talking about this, I took the string out of the metal, this hanging part, and I just put it straight through the hole so the metal won't be holding it. Right now it sets down here on the ground until they get bigger, and then I'll have to start hanging them from somewhere or putting them up on a table or something. I don't know, but I do hang them inside the van when I'm driving. So they're up off. They're not on the floor of the van. There's just not room in there. So they are hanging up, all 3 of these. Now I'm going to show you my pride and joy in here. Hold on. Okay, so we are now in the van. I just put these back into the van. This is the 24-inch window planter. I actually paid a little bit more money for it. They have them fairly cheap, but I wanted an extra wide one, and this is like over 9 inches across, so I could fit things around the edges. So as you see, the yadfa is in the middle, and those 3 are looking wonderful. But the reason I brought this back in, I think I'll leave it in, is these 2 little ones on the end are suffering. This one doesn't look like it's going to make it at all. This guy was weeping and falling over until I put him into the van here about an hour ago. Then this little guy down here doesn't look like he's going to make it either. So the strongest survive, and those 3 have been dumped numerous times, and they came out winners. So they should do fine. I have spare pot yadfa in case somebody doesn't make it. Well, hopefully these guys at the ends will pull through. So I'm going to show this to you real quick. These are tiny bok choys. They're bite-sized bok choys. And I'm sorry, this just is not coming out very well, is it? I'm sorry. This is the best I can do. This is the arugula that I had planted earlier. This is one kind of spinach right here. Let's see. It is is giant noble spinach. Across the way is actually the tiny bok choy again. And this is what I call a mystery mustard. It's a mustard that was in a mix I found a few years ago, and I think it's a mustard, but it was so good I saved the seeds, and I just call it mystery mustard. This guy's spicy. It tastes like horseradish. And this is another French. It's a French spinach. It's called Monster something and other spinach. And then, to make life even more exciting, is if you look right there, I planted, there you go, little radishes all around the yadfa, and they're just starting to come up here. And then at both ends, yep, right there, and along these both ends, I planted dwarf calendula. No. Yes. Oh, yeah, here it is. Dwarf calendula. So you can see right there, they're coming up okay. So that is pretty much my pride and joy here. This thing, when it gets to going and everything starts growing, it's just going to be full of all kinds of wonderful greens. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll keep you up on the garden. Keep an eye on Patreon, and I'll be dragging these things to Arizona with me. So I hope you all are doing well, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.